Ipapakita ko sa video ito kung paano magre-write ng polynomial equation into standard form. So, after determining that a given equation is polynomial, so we can write that equation into standard form para malaman natin ang mga properties na to. The leading term, leading coefficient, constant, and the degree. Para malaman natin agad-agad ang mga properties na to. So, para masabi na natin na nasa standard form ang isang polynomial equation, dapat masatisfy itong dalawang conditions. So, first one is the exponent should be in decreasing order or it is in decreasing powers. Pangalawa naman is one side of the equation is 0. Since equation siya, importante po itong equal sign. So, I have here two examples. So, subukan nating i-write ang dalawang to into standard form para ma-identify natin doon sa mga equations ang mga properties na to. So, first, 3x raised to 4 plus 2x raised to 5 minus 6x plus x squared plus 8 equals 10. So, first step is punta muna tayo sa side na to, in this side of the equation. I-rearrange natin ng mga terms na kung saan ang unang term or the first term should be the term with the highest exponent. And in this case, ang term na may pinakamataas na exponent ay si 2x raised to 5. So, siya na dapat ang first term. Next is after 5, susunod na may pinakamataas na exponent is itong term na to, minus 3x raised to 4. Next, after 4 is 2, so plus x squared. Next one, ito may exponent siyang 1, minus 6x. And next, plus 8 equals 10. So that is the first condition. Pangalawa is one side of the equation should be 0. So since 10 to, kailangan natin tong matanggal or kailangan nating gawing 0 ito. In this case, we need to apply the addition property of equality in which para maging 0 ito, we need to add negative 10. So adding negative 10 or subtracting 10 on both sides of the equation. So, magiging 2x raised to 5 minus 3x raised to 4 plus x squared minus 6x, then 8 minus 10, that is equal to negative 2 equals 10 plus negative 10, that is equal to 0. So, nasatisfy na tong dalawang condition. That means this is now the standard form of this polynomial equation. So, using this standard form of this equation, we can now identify the following. The leading term means the term with the highest exponent, which is 2x raised to 5. Next, the leading coefficient. So, since ito yung leading term, so ang coefficient niya ay 2. That means the leading coefficient is 2. Next one, the constant. The constant is yung term na walang variable, walang kasamang variable. And in this case, the constant is negative 2. Ito na siya. And last one, the degree. The degree of the polynomial equation is the number or the highest exponent. In this case, the highest exponent is 5. So, the degree of the equation is 5. So, ito na ngayon ang mga properties nito using the standard form of this equation. Next, proceed na tayo sa next sample. So, x multiplied to the quantity of x squared minus 3 times the quantity of 9x cubed plus 7 equals 0. So, kung papansin niyo, siya rin ay isang polynomial equation kasi wala naman siyang nilabag sa mga condition na siya ay hindi polynomial equation. So, nasatisfy naman niya na lahat ng mga exponent ay non-negative integers. So, wala naman na tayo nakikitang negative na integers. Sunod is walang variable na nasa loob ng radical sign since nasa simplified form na siya. And another one, walang variable na nasa denominator. So, wala namang denominator dito na nagpapakita. So, since hindi nasatisfy niya yung condition or yung definition that is a polynomial equation, so ito ay isang polynomial equation but it is not written in standard form. So, kailangan natin itong isulat in the standard form para malaman natin ang mga the leading term, leading coefficient, constant, and the degree. So, first thing to do is multiply these two factors first. So, x times the quantity of x squared minus 3. And we will apply distributive property of equality or the distributive property x times x squared that is equal to x cubed, and then x times negative 3 that's equal to minus 3x. That is the product. And again, we will multiply the result to 9x cubed plus 7. And that is equal to 0. So, familiar naman siguro kayo dito kung anong gagawin. Paano i-multiply ito. And we will apply the FOIL method. So, using FOIL method, so, first terms, that is equal to 9x raised to 6. Next is outer. So, that is equal to positive 7x cubed. Next is inner I. That is equal to negative 27 x raised to 4. And then last, negative 3x times 7, that is equal to negative 21x equals 0. So, this is now the result, or this is now this is the result after multiplying these factors or this binomial and one monomial. Kung mapapansin ninyo, it is not yet in the standard form kasi kailangan yung masatisfy itong dalawang to. It should be in decreasing order or decreasing order of the exponents or decreasing powers. And one side of the equation is 0, mayroon na siyang 0. Ito na lang ang kailangan natin i-satisfy. So, first, i-rearrange na natin yung mga terms. First is 9x squared, 9x raised to 6. Sunod is minus 27x raised to 4. Next is plus 7x cubed. Next is minus 21x. Meron pa ba? Wala na. That is equal to 0. And that's it. Nasa standard form na tayo. 9x squared minus 27x raised to 4 plus 7x cubed minus 21x equals 0. So we can now determine, or we can now identify this. The leading term is 9x raised to 6. Next, leading coefficient, it is the number beside the variable with the highest exponent. That is equal to 9. Next, the constant. Meron bang constant dito yung walang variable? Wala. So, we can write that as 0. And next, the degree is the highest exponent, which is equal to 6. So, that is how we write polynomial equations in standard form.